Hey everybody. So when I was picking my husband up at work the other day, which I have to do periodically because he's just now getting back to driving, but not a lot after shoulder surgery. Anyway, I was waiting for him in the parking lot, and I happened to be parked next to this beautiful rose bush with these beautiful white roses in full bloom. And so I snapped a few pictures with my smartphone, and I decided I wanted to paint them. I don't know what the thing is with me right now in flowers, but right now I'm liking watercolor flowers. I don't know why. So anyway, I'm just going to go with that. So first, before we work in the journal, we're going to do 5 little art cards for some pocket letters I'm working on, and we're going to do 5 little roses. Obviously, we're not going to do white because how do you paint a white rose on white paper? So we're going to sort of outline it, I think, in a bluish gray color with a yellow center, something along those lines. We'll see how it turns out, hopefully well. If it turns out to be something I like, we'll do another one in the journal, a big one. So let's find out. Let's just play. All right, I'm going to speed through the process and I'll be right back. Okay, I like the way our little cards turned out, so now we're going to work on our big journal, and I'm going to speed through that process too. I'm going to use the same colors I used on the little art cards, some blues, some gray, some yellow, some green. We'll be right back. Okay, so here's our finished rose, and don't you just love it? It is so pretty. I really like the way it came out, and it still has the hint of being a light colored rose, kind of a light blue instead of white. I'm okay with that. These inspiration photos are just that, inspiration. When I do a painting, I don't intend on copying it exactly ever. But I did definitely take inspiration from it, and I love the way it turned out. And I loved using my new Daniel Torrenti circle stamp on the page. That was a lot of fun. So anyway, I hope it gave you some ideas of what you can do if you decide to play with watercolor. Go out and have some fun and just play. I almost put in my ending tagline right there, but I want to show you guys one thing I've been putting together. Yeah, so you know I have a couple of travel art bags. If you don't, look back and search in my videos, and there is a couple different videos on my travel art bag. Travel journal bag. I've got a drawing bag. Here's the drawing bag. So when I go on a trip or go out of town, I always take art with me. So I'm not the kind of person that does idle very well. It's not a good idea. This is my travel drawing bag. Drawing bag? Wait. Nope, take that back. This is my travel art journal bag. So I always have an art journal in here, and I always do some sort of art journal-y, smash booky thing while I'm gone, and journal my trip and my life while I'm gone. And this bag is full of that stuff. There's always a little bit of room to squeeze something else in. Not a lot. Usually, I have, yes, taken this on airplanes, and you just take the sharp pointy things out and the liquids, and you put those in your checked luggage, and this travels just fine. It fits under the seat in front of you. That being said, sometimes I want to just do the smash booky life journaling thing, but then I want to do a little art piece too. Like in the morning, it would be nice to watercolor while I'm drinking my morning coffee. If we're at the beach or something like that, wouldn't that be fun? So I made up this sort of travel bag accessory out of things I already had. So I already had this 100 pen case from Kipling, and I love it, and I used to store my Prismacolors in it, but it the way it's set up, it just has like one big cavity at the bottom, and you kind of have to do a lot of digging to find the color you want, and that didn't work for me. But I saved the bag because I really love this bag. I love the red color, and I love the little monkey. So I turned it into a watercolor kit. So I can grab this bag and my watercolor journal and put them in either one of my travel bags, my drawing bag or my art journal bag, and take that with me on a trip. And that way I have drawing stuff and my watercolors, or I have my art journal and my watercolors. Wouldn't that be fun? So first thing I have is a watercolor book, and this is a Strathmore watercolor journal with nice thick heavy watercolor paper in it. I've already done one little, I couldn't resist to do one little seascape in it. I just had to. So that's a nice hardbound book that would fit in my bag and fits nicely with this. I could just take this somewhere, and that would be fine too. In the Kipling bag, in the top where the pen loops are, I have some water-soluble Prima pencils. Now these are extras. I have all the sets of the Prima watercolor pencils, and when you have all of them, you have duplicates. So I pulled out a few of my duplicates that seem to be the ones I like to, at least right now, work with my watercolor to do my sketches with, and I like doing that because then when I do go to paint, they dissolve. Love that. I also have a Stabilo pencil. I've got some Faber-Castell Pitt pens in different sizes in black and brown, and I've got a regular 2B pencil and a mechanical pencil. These are all things that I would use if I was doing watercolors and anything. I have my Koi watercolor kit, which is the one I've been using lately. I've got some extra lead for the mechanical pencil. A small spray bottle of water. This, I believe, is the one that came with my Twinkling H2Os. Somebody reminded me about that in a previous video, and they're right, I think. This came with Twinkling H2Os. I have a couple of them. A pencil sharpener. Always have to have one of these. A rag, and some water brushes, the kind with the reservoir at the bottom. These are Koi brushes, so they're meant to travel, and they come apart in two pieces with this waterproof plug. And I just wrap them in that and stick them in here. Now if my journal was a little bit smaller, it would actually fit in here, but it's a little bit too long. But I can take this, and I can just take it and go, or I can put it in one of my travel art bags and go, and isn't that a great idea? So go out, play with watercolor. Don't be afraid of it. Just have some fun. And don't forget to do something nice for yourself because you deserve it, and I'll see you later.